Let's go. We're back. We are back like we never left. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Is it time to cook? It's Cooking Wednesday, guys. Cooking Wednesday. Ayo Mohammed said good morning. AK, good morning. It's about time, Josh. Ayo. Nahul, good morning. Kaiser, good morning. Samuel, good morning. MJ, good morning. River, good morning. Jericho, stay green, not greedy. Good morning. Lizzie, good morning. Dylan, good morning. You lost again on IPA. We'll take a look. Jay, other Jay, good morning. Good morning, Archer. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. The markets look good today. I think early pre-market slow, but overall market though, like the S&P. As soon as I say that, it's dropping, isn't it? But no, so we're still kind of sitting around 606, which is impressive because 2 weeks ago everybody was panicking that the world was ending when SPY was at 570. Now we're above 600 again, so that looks good. Bitcoin is more just for now, just consolidating right above 100k, which is not a bad thing if we can stay above 100k. Because then, like I said yesterday, the confidence is coming back in, and I think also people are waiting for Trump to do something, right? Because he promised to do something. So now the market's like, okay, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? In terms of momentum stocks, our favorite name for now is still BLBX, obviously, because we made money on that. IPA looks interesting, so we'll see what that thing does at the open. So does ASST. So we'll keep an eye on these names, guys. Alrighty, I'm sure some other names will come up as the day goes on. NEHC looks okay as well if it can stay above the 200 and get back above the VWAP. So that's another name we're going to be paying attention to. So there are quite a few names to look at. Alrighty, here's a quick look at the gainers list this morning. Right, a quick look at the gainers list. Doo, 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 doo. Yeah. Let me know what your favorite stock is going into the open, guys. Let me know. What are you most excited about? AMD, not AMD. Netflix reported earnings last night, and they cooked earnings, right? So Netflix is up 15% this morning. I also heard that Netflix was increasing their prices. They seem to do that like every few months. Every earnings, they increase their prices. AMD looks okay this morning. It's up $1, right? Up 1%. So another day that AMD gaps up, but it really seems to hold the gains though. It always gives them back, so we'll see. 74 cents, a little bit too high. You're waiting for it to break the VWAP, IPA. Okay. Yeah, your entry is a bit too high just because the time to get into the stock would have been the double bottom, right? Onions. Like your entry was down there when it came back down and it was consolidating at the bottom, right? And because now you kind of got in when I can kind of see why it's iffy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. So your entry was a bit sus, right? So hopefully it breaks above 74 and then cooks to the VWAP. Alrighty, alrighty. Yeah, HUSA with that offering. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna perform. Good morning, Tesh. Good morning. Good morning, Daddy Day Trade. How are you? So, as much as BLBX is dipping here, that thing hit a double top at 375, right? So if you took some gains, congratulations. That was a really good scalp. A really good scalpy. So for now, let's see if we can stay above the 50 or just stay above these demand zones and then go from there. No. Okay. Perfect. The cash strapped. Yeah. Yup. They need monies. They need monies. So BNRG is your favorite? Okay, sounds good. Not a whole lot of responses from you guys. Not a whole lot. It's a rough night. Really? Daddy Day Trades? Where do you live? Do you live in California? LA? Almost got burned down at 1 a.m. Dang. Yeah, Cali. My goodness. Where are you now? Did you leave the city, or where did you go? Yeah, thank goodness you're okay though. I know Peter's been giving us updates on like what's happening there because he lives there as well. Pretty scary for sure. My goodness. 30 minutes from oh yeah, that's kind of where the fire. Yep, crazy. I can't believe it's still going too. Like it's been a long, long time. You would think by now the fire would be out, but no. No, Peter lives in Pasadena. Pasadena. Good morning, Luna. Good morning. Craziness. Yeah, you can kind of see how like IP is stalling at that 74, 75. Right? It's creating a bit of supply there. The good thing though is that it's still holding the 200 and the 50 at 69 cents. So if it can stay above that, it'd be a good thing. Good morning, Jeannie V. Fran. Jeannie, I didn't realize you signed up for the wrong level. So you just have to upgrade to the to the legend or the gold level, and then you can see all the other channels because you connected, but you're missing the all the channels basically, all the channels that we hang out in and give ideas, right? So you just have to upgrade to the legend level. Speaking of which, again, if you're not a Legend member or if you're not in Discord, well, you missed us, scalping this morning, right? So, we got into BLBX closer to $3, and then cooked all the way to 375, right? So again, if you're not a Legend member yet, or if you're not a member at all, you're missing out on these plays when we play them in Discord, right? So, you're missing out on on the monies, and then you show up when when we show up on stream, it's already at the highs. You're missing out already, right? So that's what you want. I'd like to have those signals. Yeah. You just have to upgrade to the legend or the gold level. Alrighty, so click the link at the bottom of the chat. You signed up for the wrong level. You signed up for the sold out level, so click the link at the bottom of the chat there. Alrighty, and then upgrade to the legend. Ayo virus, ayo d, ayo joe. Good morning, everybody. So stop missing out. Alrighty, that would have paid for your membership already. Um, don't forget to hit the like if you haven't as well, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Which channel to broadcast in Discord, Thomas? What do you mean broadcast? Let's go. There he is. Good morning, Jay. Josh. Oh my goodness, Santa's back, guys. Santa's back. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Jay. Um, thank you, Josh. Good morning, Raven. Congratulations if you got gifted a membership. What channel do I join in Discord, Thomas? We're usually in Stock General, and then you can, again, like I mentioned earlier, if you're new to the community, please take a second. Please take a second and watch the video that's in the Getting Started channel, or take a second and go through every single channel in Discord so you understand what's happening. Alrighty, please, 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 right? If you got a membership, you're new to the community, like take a second. Just, it's going to take you 2 minutes, right? Click on one channel and say, oh, what's happening here? Click on the next one, right? Or just go watch the video, the Getting Started video. At the very last video you see when you join Discord is a video showing you all, explaining all the channels, so you know exactly what's happening and where. Alrighty. So AMD is kind of curling up the bottom there. Netflix again, monster. It's only a matter of time before Netflix does a split, right? I think if Netflix keeps moving in this direction, they're gonna have to do a split when they report the next earnings. They usually never just randomly announce splits. It's always like, when you get closer to like an event. So if Netflix is staying above $1,000 into the next earnings, I feel like they're gonna have to announce a split, which is only a good thing. So the stock is cooking. Let's go, Josh. Absolutely. Good morning, J7. Do you think Oracle and MGX are buy and holds? Well, I could show you a screenshot, J7, of the members virus posting um, 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 Oracle a few days ago after the whole thing with like with Snapchat and Trump, right? That was, I mean, the stock has gone way higher than than what it was when it was posted. So again, if you're not a member yet, come join us. So Jeannie, welcome. Alrighty. Your Discord, since you're connected already, Jeannie, your Discord is gonna upgrade on its. It's gonna give it like 30 seconds. It's gonna update on its own, and then you're gonna see all the channels. Alrighty. So you can take time and basically just watch the. Anyway, so IP is still holding that 69 cents. So if it can stay above that, that's a good thing. BLBX is still holding the 50 EMA. Again, still the favorite going into the open, but let's see what the market looks like when we actually do open, guys. SPY looks good still. Bitcoin looks fine. And we're just waiting for the market to open at this point. Alrighty, waiting for the market to open. Ayo, Paul. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it was 160. Okay, let me go take a look. So when Virus posted a why does that ticker symbol keep Oracle in Discord? I guess I could always just put in the ticker symbol and then the name shows up, right? So from 160 to 190, right? So pretty good shout from Virus then the options cooking lab. Is it a good buy now? I don't know, right? It's right below 200. I think that's a pretty tough spot to be in. So you want to be careful there. So is it a buy now? Not for me. Not for me. It's $8 away from 52 week highs. So hard to say. Yeah. So Jeannie, yeah, welcome. Just give it a second or refresh your Discord and it should update on its own now. So there's nothing you need to do other than just give it a second to update and then you can see all the channels. And if you go to the Getting Started channel, there's a video there. The very last video explains all the channels. Oracle does look really nice actually. That thing's at 191 now, right? So it's cooking into the open here. Cooking into the open. Going for 192. Gwendolyn, good morning. Good morning. So Oracle looks good. It's going into the open. IPA again, still kind of playing games below resistance. NEHC still below the VWAP, so it's going to need to break above the VWAP. Again, our favorite stock going into the open is still BLBX, right? So just because again, it has some really good volume, it's holding the levels. It's the stock that we scalped this morning, right? Again, as a reminder, if you're not a legend member, if you're not a member at all, you're missing out on these entries, right? So this was the signal this morning that we talked about, right? BLBX. A whole bunch of you guys were in around $3, right? So from $3 to 370, not a bad scalp, right? And it's still holding the 50 at 320 here. So let's see what it does after the market does open. Alrighty. So again, if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Come join us in Discord. Thank you, Josh. Alrighty. Cool. It kind of looks like, it kind of feels like a bit of a slope, like it's a bit slow going into the open, isn't it? Slow. How much time do we have? 9 minutes before the market opens. Foxo looks okay, doesn't it? Yeah, Foxo had some news early this morning. Raven has been pushing that play, so that looks good. Raven. The deep breath. Perfect. Yeah, hopefully we have some good chaos after the market opens. You have to specify good chaos. 23 cents, Raven. Okay. Yeah. And Pablo posted an AI watch list last night, right? So we'll keep an eye on some of those stocks as well. The oil stocks are dipping today. The energy plays, the space plays, also dipping today. Those were just initial reactions, right? Like we said, these stocks will have that initial reaction, and then maybe get that sell off, and then in the weeks to come, maybe if Trump actually does anything with that, then we can really start to see the true move. The next thing, again, this was a conversation that happened last night in Discord because Trump announced that he's planning on making a $500 million AI deal. So at some point, some of these AI stocks could start, moving, right? So keep those names on a watch list. I'm sure everybody has an AI watch list. Everybody does. Everybody has a favorite AI stock. So we'll keep an eye on those names. Oracle is just on fire. My goodness. SEC, yeah, there you go. Oracle, dang virus. I can kind of see why you have regrets on getting rid of some of those. Dang, 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 dang. Shush. Okay, perfect. Josh, okay. I like it. I do. Why does everything seem so slow into the open here? Why does everything seem so slow? Give me two of your favorite AI stocks, guys. Momentum AI stocks, so I can pull them up, and we can just kind of put them on here just to watch. Alrighty, give me two of your favorites. I'm gonna put them up. Uh, Sound has done really well, right? Ayo Grim, Ayo. Are you ready for the open? Are you ready to cook? I knew Tesh was gonna say BBI. I knew someone was gonna say Sound. Fine, I'll pull up BBI. Let's see. This one I don't. This one again. It's off 5%. This one I'm a bit more skeptical on. The daily chart looks nice, right? This one has a massive float though, right? So 200 million shares almost. So it's going to be a bit hard to move, right? APLD would be. I like that one too. It's more of a data center play, right? So APLD, yeah. AI, but more like data center. That's why it's not really gapping up this morning because it's um, yeah, yep. Good morning, Dan. Ayo. Yeah, let me pull up sound actually. Sound is also red this morning, so you can kind of see though. Again, like these stocks aren't really moving yet. They're not doing anything crazy. That's why we're just pulling them up just to watch if the momentum kicks in at some point, right? Yeah, Palantir. PLTR. Let's see what this one. This one probably gapping up just because the entire market is gapping up as well. So yeah, if you bought those dips for Palantir closer to like the 60s, I'm sure you're really happy, right? 50s, 60s, you're very happy. Is up in pre-market? Yeah, should be. Yeah, up 7% this morning. C3 AI. So looks good, right? Looks good. A brand new AI stock just popped up on the scanner. POAI. We've scalped this one in the past. That thing just popped. 18% pop. POAI. So maybe it's just no. Perfect. So we'll keep an eye on these two for now. Alrighty, and we're gonna keep rotating these names. The one thing I don't like about POAI is because the spread is 10 cents, so not exactly a good thing. 3 minutes. Are you guys ready for chaos? The price, but sellers are strong. Be careful. Yeah, especially as we approach the open, right? The good thing about this one, like I mentioned earlier, is that it's holding around that 320, 330 BLBX. So if it can stay above that, that'd be perfect. It kind of looks like it's sitting in the middle of a range, though, doesn't it? Right? Like we could easily go back and retest that 200, or we could just push back to 370. Either or. Let me take a look at Foxel. Yeah, Raven is in at 23 cents on this one, so that's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, 23 cents would have been a really good level. You can clearly see though, like this resistance from a few days ago. So this was last Thursday. That resistance was 33 cents. 32 to 33 cents. That level is still a problem, Jason. So is that what you're asking for? That's your next resistance, if that's the case. John, good morning. Waiting for the 200 Archer. Sounds good. Especially when the market is just about to open. If you're not sure what to do, just sit on your hands. But for sure though, going into the open, I would say BLBX is still my favorite stock. So let's see if we can, curl up this demand zone and then pop, pop, pop. Let's go, Josh. Come on and send it already. Slowpoke. For sure, Grim. For sure. Let's go. Okay, what else are we looking at here going into the open? I don't think there's anything else, is there? Not really missing anything else. I'm just looking. We open in 50 seconds here, so kind of a last scan. La 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 la. Yeah, so it looks like again POAI had that little. Oh, look at that thing go, guys! So POAI. This is why we look for these low float momentum stocks that fit the theme, right? Because look at what this one's done, right? So from 18% to 25%, 26%, right? So it looks interesting there, doesn't it? Again, our favorite stock hasn't changed yet. Still BLBX. So let's see what happens with this one at the open. Again, we're going to be paying attention to POAI because it fits that Trump theme, right? So 140s Grim. I like it. I like it. That was Grim money pumping it. Yeah, Netflix really is a monster. They're going to have to do a split. Next earnings. Here we go. 333 market open. 339, 342. Keep going. 344, 345, 347. Keep going. Again, be careful, guys. This is the market open. You will always get crazy candles. It could look good 1 second and then it's crashing the next second. So be careful. Right? 350, guys. 353. So again, this stuff like this is easier if you got in way earlier, right? If you're trying to FOMO at the open into these names, you could be asking for violence, right? So again, still our favorite stock, right? So hopefully it does really really well. 33% by the way for POAI, right? 35% for POAI now. Look at that thing go, guys, right? So we just randomly found this one because it fit the Trump theme coming into the open, and all of a sudden we've gone up 35%, right? Look at that, 36% on this one now. So be careful now, though, as we approach $1.75. I think you're gonna find some resistance there. But pretty nice pop for a random AI stock, right? But you always have to when you look for sympathy plays or like theme plays. This is called grim monies. When you look for theme plays, you always want to go to the low float ones first, right? So looking at like BBI and like the other big names, you're not really gonna get crazy runs there. So be careful. So yeah, this one has what 6.5 million shares, but resistance at 175. Alrighty, 175 resistance. BLBX dipping. So like I said earlier, again, when the market opens, you want to be very careful. Why? Because there's going to be a lot of crazy candles. Alrighty, crazy candles. So IPA onions, are you still in this one? Because it looks like it popped all the way to 80 cents. IPA. IPA looks good. ASST is also bouncing off that demand zone at 120. So it's back to 140 almost. Alrighty, so we have a few names looking good at the open here. A few names wanting to thrust. And exactly Azul. So that looks good. Alrighty, let's see if we can close above the view up there though. See if we can close above the view ups. BLBX is still dipping. So again, give that thing time to sell off and consolidate if you're still interested, right? Let it dip, let it consolidate. Don't just randomly pick a number and say, "Ooh, that looks nice. I want to buy that." You will be entered. right? So IPA looks good, going for 81 cents. ASST looks interesting, coming up to resistance at 142 though, so be careful. 142 to like 145 for ASST if you're in it. NQ, sheesh, look at the size of these candles. Dip, 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 and then pop. Deep, 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 deeps. This one looks like rubbish, doesn't it? POAI looks like it's retesting $1.50 ish and holding for now. Let's see. Perfect. Perfect. La 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 la. Wee Grim. Give us more chaos, please. ASST looks good. IPA is at 82 cents now. Where's Onions? Onions, are you still in this play? I hope you are. Hope you are. It held above that 200 EMA, so that would have been a good thing for you. You're still in IPO Lotus? Well done. There goes ASST testing that view app. BLBX looks like it hit that demand zone, almost like a double bottom at $3 and then popped back to 320. So kind of feel like that thing still needs a bit more time to consolidate in this area, but pretty good bounce though, right? Good bounce on the retest there. So if they can find a way to just stay above this level, that'd be a good thing. Alrighty, for BLBX. BLBX. Some people had to take profits at the open, right? Foxo's looking really good. Netflix with the sell-off after the market opened, huge gap up, profit taking. So we can get rid of that. But yeah, Foxo looks good. So your next resistance is anywhere between 32 and 33. Alrighty. 78 break even. Okay. Sounds good. Not a bad plan there. And a good thing you did because it's back to 72, right? ASST is still pushing there. Still pushing. It's always a bit difficult when you have so many names like this at the open that are just randomly popping, because you never really know which ones are going to stay here and which ones are going to go to the abyss. Seem to be cooking, maybe. Grim, another AI stock, right? Don't mind that at all. Don't mind that at all. Let me take a look. GFAI. Off the 180s, you said? Okay. Let me look at the daily here. Come on, why is it taking so long? Well done, Alan. You know what? I'm gonna abandon that. Anyways, Foxer again is right in that supply zone now. Like I said, for BLBX guys, that thing needed more time, right? Now we just hit brand new lows of the day. As much as, and we've said this so many times on stream, we can have a name that's our favorite name going into the open, but pre-market and market open are two complete different things, right? We've seen stocks look like garbage in pre-market, and the market opens and they're the best stocks ever, right? And vice versa. So when the market opens, you want to be very careful. We also said this in pre-market, right? We're sitting in the middle. We said this around this price, right? We're sitting in the middle where we could easily just go back down and retest this 200, right? So maybe that's the spot that it wants to sell off to. Um, we'll see. Alrighty. Fox was like, you know what? Screw resistance. I'm just gonna keep going. So there goes Foxo, guys. New highs of the day. So that thing is looking like a monster, and Raven is just smiling. Raven is ready to go to the beautiful. Wait, you can see me? Yes. I can see you. There we go. Finally loaded here, Grim. Yeah, that's actually a very nice chart. Off at $1.80 is beautiful, Grim. So if they can find a way to get above like 210 and stay above 210, that's above the 200 on the daily. That'd be perfect because that opens up room all the way into the threes. So yep. Just needs a bit more volume and a break above like 310, which I'm gonna set an alert right at 310. So even though Foxo pushed all the way to 34 cents, guys, right? You can clearly see where that resistance is at, right? So for now, that's a double top on Foxo. Z double tops already. And there goes the IPA again, testing the highs of the day at 82.50. So if they can break above, that'd be a good thing. That'd be a good thing. Perfect. Swing, Grim, yeah. With that entry, perfect. Spies, though, not sure what it wants to do, but that's a really nice gap up, right? So I don't think anybody can really complain. Uh, okay, I'm just looking. Huh? How did AMD go from like massive gap up to red? How'd that happen? From like massive gap up to like red. That's very interesting. How some of these very interesting. So POAI is still looking good, guys. That chart actually does look nice, right? Take advantage of the is your top pick right now. Yeah. This one seems to have the most momentum for now. POAI, right? And that's a pretty good retest of that breakout zone, and a retest, and then a curl back to the highs. So if it can break above $1.75, yeah, that'd be a good thing. That'd be a good thing. So here comes BLBX, guys, right? Here comes BLBX. So you know what's actually popping now too? Um, C CXAI. So again, you can clearly see, guys, the AI stocks are on fire, right? The AI stocks are like, you know what, guys? You know what? We just want to cook. Like right now, we want to cook. We want to cook. Right. So again, Trump announced that he is planning on making a $500 million deal with AI companies. Not exactly sure like about all the details, and but the entire like the low float AI stocks will take advantage of that. Right. That's usually what happens. So there goes POAI. If you format into POAI, type in yes in the chat. If you format into POAI, BLBX is holding that demand zone we talked about, right? That 200 EMA. I'm sure Archer got into this thing. Archer, I can see your screen, by the way. So that 270 we were waiting for became a nice little bouncy level, right? So um, you did, Eric. Harold, you did. Grim, Moniz, MJ, Moniz. So make sure you stay green, please. Right? Make sure you stay green on these plays. Make sure you stay green. Don't go diamond hand because you're like, oh my goodness, but like oh my goodness, but like Trump is gonna buy, so it has to go up, right? No, right? These are just vibes, right? Make your monies, move on. Just like oil stocks were pumping yesterday, right? And space stocks were pumping yesterday. Today they were selling off, right? So the market will have that initial reaction to anything Trump says, but until something is like put in, until like somebody signs the paper and you know which companies it's going to, and you're holding one of those companies, right? It's a pump and dump. Archer, Foxo double tops, so good exit for you, Raven. Well done. So until Foxo can break above and close above that top there, for now is just And BLBX is still holding that 270, guys. So came all the way down to test that demand zone on the 200. So that's a good thing. Alrighty. ASST looks nice, right? Still pushing session highs. So that looks good. That looks good. And then we're gonna need a POAI to consolidate above $1.75 if it wants to keep going. Sammy, 82 cents. What's your position? What's your stop loss? DATS is going west. Nice. Wes is loving the DATS. Loving the DATS. See, we just had to wait for the market, like, we just had to wait for like 7 a.m., 8 a.m., like an hour before the market opened. And then that's when the momentum starts to kick in, right? So, um, at least this week, that's been the theme, right? Early pre-market has been a bit, rubbish. ASST just hit brand new highs of the day there, 170. Looking good. Looking good. Position is 70 cents. Okay, so you're up 10 cents on that though. Yeah, and you are right. 82 cents is resistance. 82.50 is your resistance. So try and stay green. Make sure you put a stop loss somewhere. Riding the AI theme, Grim. Yeah. Get rid of the rubbish, make the money somewhere else. We need to clear $1.80 here, looks like, for POAI, right? So 82.50, Sammy. If it can break above then that's a good thing. ASST, if you're holding, guys, it needs to clear 170. BLBX is still playing games, but it's still holding that 270, right? Oracle did, yeah. Looks like people are locking in gains. S&P still looks confused, but still green, right? Still green. Still green. What are you gonna do here, BLBX? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, let's see. Some of these stocks are just on drugs, honestly. Interesting. Very, very interesting. STAI. Oh, it's all the AI plays now, huh? All the AI plays. This one to that one to this one to that one. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Okay, yeah, AMD. I was just looking at AMD on the other screen there, and I was like, wait, what the hell? That's why I said some of these stocks are funny. How did we go from like, deep red to up 1.5% on AMD? AMD behaves like a penny stock. That's what it behaves like. A penny stock. Fox was giving us a little cup and handle higher low there, Raven. So let's see if it actually breaks out this time. GFAI still looks okay, Grim. So yeah, you can clearly see the games they're playing with AMD. Clearly, AMD can find a way to break out, and they give up. My goodness, that thing could go. Why not now, Virus? Why not now? Criminals. Criminals. Yeah, DATS does look good. West posted DATS yesterday or the day before, as in the swing channel, or in the yeah. So if you were paying attention to that, not the swing channel, the small cap swing, not the main swing. But anyways, moving on. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat and come join us in Discord. Alrighty. Yeah. So there goes $1.78. Foxo looks like it really wants to break out. Like it really, really, really wants to break out. ASST failed that resistance. IPA is still failing at that 82.50. Even though it pushed all the way to 85 there, it's still failing to close above 82.50. Alrighty. So SPY still confused. Bitcoin still holding above 100K, which is all that matters. BLBX came back again to retest $2.70. So it really needs to keep closing above that range. So from 270 to 265 is what it needs to stay above. Because if it doesn't, people are just going to move on, especially now that there's an AI theme. So that thing needs to behave or get lost, right? So, and then you can clearly see that resistance at 180 supply zone, right, for POAI. So clear resistance. This is not a spot anybody should be buying at anyways, right? It's clearly red. Red means no go, right? So BLBX, let's see. It's now or never, mister. Now or never. Do, 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 do. D, what happened? What did you do? What did you do? Yeah, Wes is cooking on that. Are we gonna curl? IPA just finally broke out above that resistance. Maybe this is the time that it actually just go. IPA, you sold at 82D. There's always some criminal selling at resistance, isn't there? Love it though, right? So I really like the turnaround from some of the members, guys. Regrets, onions. Yeah, that's what happens when you hold something. That pre-market into market open transition is always going to be hard. Um, Always going to be difficult because at the open, if you bought this thing after the open or if you held it after the open, you could see that it never really sold off, right? It just kept holding above that 70, which you would have been okay with. So again, what I was gonna say is I really like how a lot of you guys are seeing resistance and taking gains these days, right? Um, we're moving on from that phase where everybody's like, it's at resistance, but it has to go up 1,000%, right? It has to go, right? And then the stock sells off, and then you're back to break even, and it's like, what the hell? You just wasted all this time, right? Sometimes when you see a stock at resistance, just take the money, right? Like you will not believe the amount of times we see people up $100, $200 in 10 minutes in a stock, and that's the entire paycheck at work, right? Let's just say half of it, right? Half of your paycheck in 10 minutes, and you're like, but it has to go up 1,000%, right? And then it goes back down, and you're like, excuse me, right? So not saying you have to sell and not saying that the stock is done, because it probably isn't, right? But at the same time, when you see resistance, sometimes if you see nice money's taken, right? And then wait for a dip or wait for a breakout and then go back in again, right? Foxo just keeps failing at the same resistance. So that's why Raven put a stop loss. When you see resistance, you at least put a stop loss or you take the money, right? You don't just sit there and say, but Blaze, it's gonna go to 50 cents, right? No, if it's failing right there and it's failing right there and it's failing right there, take the money and move on. Take it and go. Take your damn money, like Dan says, right? That's the second stock we're looking at, and it's at obvious resistance, right? Take the money and move on. You can always come back in lower, or you can wait for the breakout, right? IP is looking nice though. That thing's like hold up, hold up, hold up, right? And if this is one of those examples where you could have sold at resistance and got back in, right? It's yeah, it really is scared of the nine archer, isn't it? It's really scared of the nine. That's why we love the nine EMA so much, right? Because it's almost like your final confirmation. It's like, okay, you know what? If you're actually gonna go, at least give us a cross above one moving average. Like cross something, right? If a stock is gonna cook, at least cross something. In this case, the nine EMA is like, you shall not pass. My name is Gandalf the Great. Please retreat. Anyways, moving on. Uh 92 cents. It is going for 92 cents. Um Sunny. So that does look good, right? No, the Grim, the greats, the greats. Oh, come on, Dan. I knew as soon as I said that, Dan was gonna say something. The greats, Grim. Unbelievable. Anyways, IPA, we're gonna need to zoom out at some point and look at that resistance, but for now, BLBX is still. Is anybody taking the a gamble on BLBX closer to 270, hoping that it breaks to 9? Anybody? It really needs to close above, because if it doesn't, then you're kind of taking a 50-50 gamble. But the longer it consolidates there, maybe it's not horrible, right? The S&P is almost back to 606. We want to see all-time highs on SPY though. We want all-time highs. So maybe that means that's Dan. Interesting. Interesting. IPA. There goes BLBX, guys. Right, so it's trying. You're in at 280. It's really trying. So it's really trying. So consolidation at the 200 and a demand zone, right? So let's see if it stays above already. When you take positions like that, you just have to be aware that they're more risky than you know what I mean? La 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 again. Yeah, so West posted the swing trade yesterday, right? There goes the pop. Right? So pop to $3 on BLBX. Again, not a bad level to gamble off at, right? Uh la 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 la. Okay, there you go. Doo, doo. There goes $3. You're in at 308, Eric. Yeah, you probably tried to catch the knife on this one when it wasn't consolidating or crossing the nine, right? So make sure you put a stop loss somewhere, please. Pretty please. Spies above 606, so highs of the day, not including pre-market. So pre-market, we're almost there though. So that would be 606.20. So I mean, it looks like we just cracked it, right? Spy just hit new highs. Eric, yeah, you FOMOed a little bit. So again, if you're a member, go to the education channel and watch some of those videos, and they're really gonna help you out with entries. Alrighty, so SPY is looking amazing. POAI with a nice little curl back to that supply zone, right? So like I said, POAI is not done. It's just sometimes when you're in profits and you see resistance, take the money, buy cheaper, or wait for the breakout, right? SPY is like, let me cook. Look at that candle, Dan. I'm sure NQ is cooking on that candle as well. Cooking on that candle. Beautiful. Beautiful. Great. He definitely cut the knife. Yeah, Eric. So make sure you have a plan there, please. There goes POAI, guys. Retesting highs of the day. So pretty good dip and a nice little pop curl. So looking good. Alrighty. Again, these AI stocks are not done, right? Not done. uh love it. Perfect. Again, resistance though. Yeah, try not to get entered. BLBX, guys, again, if you bought that 200 EMA consolidation, beautiful. Look at that thing go, guys. Right? Is that beautiful or what? Right? So again, and this is what we've mentioned so many times, right? If you're ever gonna buy a stock that's falling like a knife at the 200, make sure it's consolidating, right? In this case, beautiful. If you bought BLBX, oh my god, guys, look at that. Shoosh. That thing just went to the highs of the day on that little pop. If you bought BLBX off that 200 EMA, off that double bottom there, type in yes in the chat. If you bought that thing off the bottom there, type in yes in the chat. Boom skis, guys. My goodness. Ooh, wee. Beautiful. 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 Yeah, Netflix had earnings last night. I didn't. Beautiful. You did at 318. You kind of, yeah, hopefully you didn't form a mark. You did. Let's go. 280, Yogi. Love it. David, congratulations. Love it, guys. Well done, right? So again, if you're ever gonna take a gamble on a play, make sure you have a few things going for you, right? So in this case, we have a double bottom, we have a 200 EMA, we have the demand zone, and then look at the candle that finally closed above the 9 EMA, guys. Like, what more do we say, right? That's why Archer was waiting for that 200 EMA, because that 9 EMA, sorry, right? It was below the 9 EMA the entire time until it finally closed above, right? Everybody's always sitting there waiting for one moving average. They're like, just give me one. Just give me one. Come on, bro. Just give me one moving average. And then it closes above and then it cooks. Look at that. Right? So from support to resistance, again, easy money's on that one. Right? Let's go, AK. Let's go. Well done. Right? So again, this morning we were all kind of waiting for this 200 EMA. Right? So if you took the 50-50 gamble, congratulations. Kaiser, give me a high five. Well done. So again, 355 to 360 is resistance. Archer, you made money, didn't you? I know you were waiting for that. You're waiting for it like a hawk. So again, you know, we're slowly learning together, right, guys? All of us. Guys, Archer was like, you know what? I see the 200, but I'm waiting for the 9, blah, blah, blah. So I like it. And I also kind of like how you guys are selling at resistance, right? Like if it's resistance, let's lock in some money at 350, right? Why the hell are we going to wait for it to come back to 340? And if it breaks out, boo hoo 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 hoo. Right? We made monies. So SPY's looking nice though. New highs of the day. When all-time highs, Rob. When all-time highs. IPA hit 92 exactly, like Sunny mentioned, and then came back down to retest the 200. So let's see if it stays above that. Alrighty. There goes BLBX at 330 now. So again, when you see resistance, you sell at resistance, right? See resistance, sell resistance. See support, buy support, right? Someone's gonna show up in the chat in a second, guys, and say, "Oh my god, I bought at $3.50. I'm down $40,000. What do I do? Somebody call my mommy, right?" And then we're gonna ban them. Anyways, POAI looking beautiful. So AI stocks are not going anywhere, at least not today, right? They're just cooking, 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 cooking. GNS just announced an offering, guys. GNS files rights offering proposed to Bitcoin increase. Okay, so that's what they're doing. They're kind of adopting the whole like MSTR strategy. Absolute garbage. What happened, Josh? What happened? What happened? Let me take a look. When's AMD gonna with the markets hitting all time with the markets hitting highs? When's AMD gonna break above 120, 125? Virus? When? 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 Dang, that's a nice pop for tech stocks today, as to be expected, though, right? Very nice push, though. Soon, Griff, soon. When? Oh my goodness, Josh woke up today, guys, and said, "Today I am Santa, and I'm ready to give you memberships." Grunfeld, congratulations, Josh. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you very much, Josh. Really, really appreciate that. Again, congratulations if you got a free membership, guys. Someone said memberships. Again, take advantage of those free memberships, guys. Take advantage. Take advantage. Alrighty. Cooking today, guys. We're making monies. Josh is gifting memberships. Everybody's happy, right? What's 200 support for IPA said? Your IPA level is 72 cents ish. Alrighty. Foxo again. Look at Foxo, guys. Foxo hit that obvious resistance and then down to the 200. So Foxo, 26 ish, above 26 cents. BLBX again. That's it. That 350, 360 was perfect to be selling at, right? So now we just need to create a higher low. If it can bounce up 320 for BLBX, that would be beautiful, beautiful, very magnificent, right? If it can bounce up 320 here, that'd be good. Then it stays above the 9 and the VWAP, right? That'd be beautiful. Let's go, let's go. 27. Okay, I like it, Raven. POAI just popped again, guys. Again, this is Trump money day two. Trump money day two. There goes at 211, guys, for a POAI. That thing is cooking now. Again, when Trump says something or when there's a sympathy in the market, when there's a theme in the market, you go to the ones that have momentum but also have a low float, right? You don't just go to the massive ones because massive again, guys. We talked about this stock at the very beginning at 18%. When we came on stream, this stock was at 18%, right? Now it's at 70%. So if you bought this thing, monies. Chris just made two times his daily goal on this one. Chris just made two times his daily goal on POAI. So everybody's cooking, guys. Cooking today. Woof. AFC just made four times his daily goal. Let's go. Beautiful. Everybody in Discord is on fire today. On fire. On fire, guys. Make monies. Make monies. If you're having a green day today, type in yes in the chat. If you're having a green day today, type in yes in the chat. Everybody should be saying yes, 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 yes. Because everything that we've talked about is cooking today, right? Cooking. Cooking. CCC? Yeah, everybody should be saying yes. There goes 75% for POAI. Beautiful. Grim is up. Grim is up $9,000. Let's go. Surprising for a slow market, Grim. It was just waiting for the market to open. So there goes 76%. So that looks good. BLBX, guys, look at this. 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 If you sold this thing at $3.50, give me a high five. I can't see you, but give me a high five, right? This is exactly what we've been talking about the entire morning, right? When you see resistance, guys, you sell resistance, right? When you see a stock and you know it's resistance, you don't sit there and say, but Blaze, it looks so good. But like, I feel so pretty today. So the stock is gonna go to 1,000%, right? No. If you see resistance and you know there's resistance, when it gets there, sell the damn thing, right? Or at least put a stop loss. Because look at that. You basically went from $3 and $2.70 to 350, 360, all the way back down, guys. Right? Don't diamond hand. Diamond hands is for Vegas. When you go to Vegas, you can diamond hand, right? You can diamond hand the chips. That's the only time. Probably. Yeah. Just a matter of time. That looks really good. POAI. Beautiful. Right? I had nothing to say to you. Nothing to say to you, virus. Let's go. Let's go. Someone was roasting me for saying I feel so pretty today, guys. I'm kidding. Okay, let's see. Edit. IP has done well today, hasn't it? Okay, there we go. Cooking 74%. Actual diamonds to back up your losses. Exactly, Dan. Exactly. So IPA again, all the way back to the 200 and kind of bouncing off 70 cents for now. So that's not horrible, I guess. BLBX holding, right? That 200. So make sure it stays above the 200 because if it breaks down, straight to the abyss. The S&P is crazy. Look at that candle there, Dan. I missed that. Dang. Look at that crazy candle. Massive wick to the downside and then right back to the highs. Bitcoin still looks fine, guys. Right? GFAI is still looking okay as a swing play. And then we're hitting some resistance around like 220 to 230 for POAI, which again should be expected to be resistance. Alrighty. Don't forget to smash a like if you haven't already, please and thank you. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Come join us. ASST, AK, you're looking for an entry? I mean, it does seem to be holding $1.30 for now, so closer to $1.30, right? Between $1.30 and $1.20. Yeah, you're in already? Okay. As long as it stays above that range, should be okay. If it breaks below that range, pack your bags. Ready? Pack your bags. Pack your bags. Anything else? CXAI looks like it's starting to. Let me pull up CXAI. CXAI. So again, anything to do with AI. Yeah, that thing really needs to clear $2 there for that volume to kick in. It kind of feels like the volume is still with POAI for now. Um, the volume is still with POAI for now, Grim. So until maybe this one sells off or that the other one breaks $2. But now we wait. There goes that again. There goes that retest of 270 for BLBX. Right. Let's go, Jason. Congratulations. Love it. Stay green, please. Um, yeah. Especially if it stays above and it's holding up well, like you're fine, Grim. You are a-okay. And POAI is really trying to hold above that 20. So let's see if it can break and stay above 220. More like 225 though on POAI. Two and SPY is hitting brand new highs of the day. So today has clearly been like a nice uptrend, easier. Today's been an easier day. Like the first 15 minutes at the open, stupid, right? But but yeah, the first few minutes at the open clearly confused, but then it just resumed the trend, which is up. 1 second, guys. Okay, still failing. Yeah, still failing. SPY is just pushing. Yeah, Bitcoin is really waiting for something from Trump, Josh. Waiting, waiting. What's CXAI doing, guys? Just dipping still? Yeah, more like a retest of 190. So let's see if it stays above 190. But again, it's only a matter of time before that thing moves at some point, right? We have a new member, guys. George. Welcome to Legends, George. It looks like you've been a member before, maybe. Um, yeah. Welcome, George. Let me know if you need the link. You should have the link already. Already. Should have the link already. Is the stream okay, guys? Can you guys see the stream okay? So if yeah, I bet you at some point CXAI is gonna follow POAI, right? It's only a matter of time. But for now, who knows when? Uh, yeah, virus, it needs to break that. Yeah, I see what you're looking at. Yeah, if it can clear that 25, I think that'd be a good. Yeah. Uh, Whereas your people are like on a different level. You know that, right? Anyways, moving on, guys. POAI is back to the highs of the day. That stock is cooking, cooking. Ooh wee. So it still hasn't closed above that 225 though, which it needs to close above to keep going, right? And it still failed again at that same supply. So that level is clearly resistance, clearly resistance. STFS, I don't know why that thing is coming back up, but anyways, I'm doing good. MBE, how are you? Yeah, it hit brand new highs of the day at 236, but then came back down because the candle never closed above, right? BLBX is still just kind of playing games around the same range. If I subscribe, do I still need the link? Rosalia, you're not a member. If you want to join us in Discord, you have to become a member first. Thank you, Sunny. You have to be a member first to join us in Discord. So again, you have to click the link at the bottom of the chat there, become a member. So the legend or the gold level, not the sold out levels. Once you do that, and then you get the link to join us in Discord. Ready? So again, if you're wondering when, like, if you're like, and you're wondering when POAI was posted in Discord this morning, let me scroll up, guys. Let me actually see POAI. I'm gonna search it, right? We talked about it on stream, obviously, right? But the first time this thing was mentioned today was at 9:26, right? 9:26. That's when it was spammed off the scanner. 9:26. 9:26 was where's 9:26? 9:26. 9:26. 9:26. 9:26 was right there, right there, right. So that's actually 9:26. I don't know why TradingView does that, but 9:26 is right here, guys, on this candle right there. That's 9:26. Alrighty. So we were watching this again, like I said, before the market opened, right? When we talked about the Trump article, right? 9:26, and this one started moving. We were looking for those AI plays, right? If you guys remember this morning, we were looking for something to watch because Trump articles, right? And then this one came up, right? 9:26 at $1.40. From $1.40 all the way up there to resistance, right? So again, if you're not a member yet, you're missing out on some simple stuff like that, honestly, like just the opportunity itself, right? So yep, from $1.40 to $2 and almost 40 cents, right? Pretty nice pop. So if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat. Come join us in Discord. Stop missing out. Moving on. DJT make you angry. I'm not sure why you're losing more than 15% in 2 days. I told you, right? MBE, right? And you were here a few days ago and you had 5,000 shares of DJT, right? And we told you it was going to be buy the hype and sell the news, right? And then you sold 2,500 shares, which I'm glad you did, right? Because now you'd be redder than red, or you're losing some gains, right? So I'm glad you sold it. At least again, we benefited you in that way, right? So yeah, I'm glad you sold 2,500 shares. What you should have done with the rest is put a stop loss on the rest, so you wouldn't be losing all your gains, right? So again, MBE, come join us in Discord. Moving on, for a few days, it's John probably. It's waiting for that ETF or for Trump to say something. Virus. Um, are you using a computer? Oh, your wife's computer, Jason? Oh, okay. That's your wife? Okay. Yeah, your wife is pretty, by the way. The a lot of large resistance, you're out. Grim, beautiful exit, right? When you see resistance, take gains, right? You see resistance, you take the monies and you move on. So another example of that. Another example. SPY is almost at 607, guys. Bitcoin is looking good. But yeah, SPY is looking really good. Bondi, can you imagine? I bet you the Baron coin would do better than the Trump coin. I don't think he's gonna do it though, unless someone else does it. Anyways, yeah, SPY just broke above 607, guys. Beautiful day in the markets. It's a beautiful day. Yeah. CXAI is at the highs of the day now. I like it. I like it. So we talked about that CXAI chart, right? So look at that beauty, guys, right? So beautiful, beautiful chart on CXAI there. So that 190 was a perfect spot. Mm. Oh yeah, AFC, you're cooking today, by the way. Congratulations. CXAI does need to break above $2 though. If it wants to go, it needs to break above $2. Well, I mean, slow. We talked about $1.90 like 2 seconds ago, right? Again, if you were a member in Discord, slow, you would have seen that I posted this chart in Discord off that 290, right? When it was down there. So, again, if you're not a member, come join us in Discord. So, but it does need to break $2 if it wants to cook. And here comes a retest of that breakout, like they always do for POAI. So let's see if it stays above that. BLBX, guys, look at this perfection, right? So if you took the gamble again of the same spot, guys, you made money again, right? So $2.70 ish. Did anybody buy a BLBX again, guys, of the same level? Anybody? Anybody do it? Aiden, if that's how you pronounce your name, what's your position in OKLO? Thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Actually, these days it's thank you for sunshine because it's only sunshine, you know? Actually, no, there is snow now. Uh, you had to clean your cat stuff. Yeah, tell your cats they owe you money. They owe you money. Ren, no, I haven't. No, Stargate, I haven't done that yet. I saw that earlier on Twitter, but I haven't really looked into it much. $700. Let's go, D. On fire, on fire, guys. 80% at 301, and then the last bit at 311. Justin, monies. Just to think that today, Grim, it was gonna be a slow day. Nope. Virus quarantine. Yeah, I don't think the president really should be, doing that stuff like that. Especially if you believe in Bitcoin, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that. But again, I understand though. Like Josh mentioned yesterday, right? So, CXAI is still below $2, guys. Yeah, it needs to break out. And then POAI looks like it's trying to bounce off like $1.80. So we'll see if it actually does. Uh, yeah. There you go. Okay, perfect. Foxo 28, yeah, right above. Would be nicer at 26, but fine. What's Foxo? Yeah, Foxo. Yeah. So it would have been nice if we came back closer to that level, but anyway, in that demand zone, nice. And then it looks like it ran all the way to 33 again, same supply zone, and then came back down. So it just seems to be going up and down for now. In the end, virus, absolutely, absolutely. Yep. Mm, maybe Trump was like, you know what? Last time I was president, right? Last time I was president, I didn't make any damn monies. I made no monies, no monies at all. But everybody else that's been in this building, the net worth has gone up. You know what? The second time I get into this damn office, I need to make monies. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I have no idea. Uh, no, I don't mean to make this fishy thing. But anyways, moving on. Let's stick to the stocks, guys. BLBX is still looking really good. Alrighty. So again, if you bought this thing off the same level at the bottom there, you're happy. If it wants to cook though, it really needs to break above 360, and then we can really start to move on this thing. Ready? We can really start to move. Other than the coin was started by as a private citizen. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. He's just is not a yogi. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I sometimes I see those projects. I'm like, damn, dude. Like, if you're really connected to this stuff, like, I get the awareness part, but that's the only part that makes sense. Like, nothing else makes sense. Why would you be doing stuff like that? Even the NFTs. Like with all the monies and all the donations. But anyways, maybe we just don't know. Since he's la 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 la. Yeah. Anyways, if you're holding CXAI, guys, type in yes in the chat. If you're holding CXAI, type in yes in the chat. This one really needs to clear that $2 level. ASNS 650 million pounds infrastructure monetization efforts. Interesting. Eric, yeah. Do not dump it. Okay. The well, 192. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, it needs to break above $2 here, and then the volume kicks in. Break, 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 break. This song sounds like UK vibes, doesn't it? The money needs to start rotating from POAI to this one. But again, resistance at $2, so it needs to break above that if it wants to go. Alrighty, and then we're still kind of holding that support for POAI above 180. So this to me is just a retest, and it's holding above it. Yeah. So let's see what happens there. SPY looks fine. Bitcoin looks fine. BLBX again needs to break above 320 next. Your next resistance is 320, and then back into that supply zone. Alrighty. Toronto in one day. I like the name. Please comment on ONDS. What's your position in ONDS? Let me know, please. Let me know. Let me know. So yeah, it needs to BLBX needs to clear this VWAP here at 320. Yeah, it needs to break and close above. Palantir, no virus. I haven't really looked. Haven't really looked. Nine, 1%. Okay. Yeah, some of these tech stocks really cooked today. So there goes 328 for BLBX, guys. If it can close above it, that'd be good. That's okay, Ren. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, looks good. Again, the easy entry for this stock was off the bottom here, right? And it did that twice, right? It did it in pre-market, boom skis, and then it came back at the open, boom skis, and then it's done it again just now, right? Boom skis. Just be cautious with the supply zone up there, right? So very very good. Fox is looking good. It's still in that supply zone, but it looks fine, right? CXAI, like I said again, it needs to clear $2, and it probably will at some point. right? So once Grim buys the entire float, unbelievable. Why does that stock look like Recta and Recta? I bet you the name of the company is Recta. That's what when you buy that stock, your account gets Recta and Recta. Mm, okay. Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys. Let's get to 100 likes. Alrighty, we're making monies. We're not smashing the like. We just like monies, right? Which I don't mind. So yeah, take a second and smash a like, guys. If you haven't already, again, hit that subscribe if you're new and all the other fun things. And if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom. Um, Still looking much better. Oh, Palantir. Okay. Thank you, Archer. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah, there's a nice big block, like 9,000 shares sitting at $2, just waiting. Just waiting. Uh, Interesting. Okay, there we go. There goes $2, guys. There goes $2. CXAI. There goes 201. Highs of the day. It was only a matter of time, wasn't it? Super slow though. Super slow. The reason for that is because again, I don't have a good reason. I I was thinking they had a similar float to BBAI, but it's 14 million. Like that's not a massive float, right? Can I give an example of a demand zone? Yeah, easy. Just look at the green zone at the bottom, right? That's a demand zone, right? And Jonathan, with the algo, right? You don't have to like wonder where demand zone is at. It just shows you it's a green. It shows you green at the bottom, right? It shows you green all the way across, right? And then it's like, oh, I know that's a demand zone, right? So there you go. And then you can see a supply zone at the top, right? Red at the top, supply zone, right? So pretty easy to see because the algo gives it to you. Alrighty. Yeah, you've done really well, Bill, with SoFi. There goes Foxo, guys. Foxo's testing the highs of the day again, so that thing looks like it actually wants to break out this time. So really good entry on that, and at the bottom there, Raven and Grim. Well done. So 35 cents, 34.76 is the high of the day. So 35 cents. Uh, Bill. Okay. Thanks. You were finding them manually. You'll be getting yeah. Instead of getting locks algo, Jonathan, get the Bobe algo instead. Become a member. Come join us in Discord. Get a better algo instead. One that shows you. Look at this. This is a different stock, Foxo. Look at the demand zone at the bottom, right? It's green, and look at where it's at now in the supply zone, right? That's one stock. Let's look at again. So this was BLBX, right? That's a different stock. Same story, right? So again, you put your money in the right place instead. Anyways, there goes Foxo. So Foxo is venturing into the supply zone. So looks good. Alrighty. So again, become a member, come join us in Discord, and then you can buy the Bulbe algo instead. You can get a better algo. You know? So you're holding ONDS from $2. Okay, let's take a look. ONDS from $2. So you're up 20 cents, 28 cents on that play now, which is good. So congratulations. You're just looking for comments basically. It looks good actually. Your entry is very nice because this is the daily chart and you're buying off like some really good support. So it looks really good. If that thing can get above like your resistance is $2.30, right? If it can break and hold above $2.30, there's room all the way to $3. But at this point, again, you have a really good entry. Put a stop loss somewhere in the green, right? So at the end of the day, you're going to be green on this stock. But it does look nice though. Right? It's just missing the volume. It just doesn't have the push, you know. And Foxo for now is still kind of struggling with that supply zone. CXAI guys, super super slow, right? Super super slow, but doing the right thing, right? So broke above $2, staying above $2. BLBX still looking okay. Mm, hmm, interesting. Okay. ONDS. Here goes BLBX guys. What an absolute monster of a stock. That thing dips and then it's like, you know what? You know what? Let's go again. Each dollar. What's Jericho looking at? I missed it. Uh, so where's the next resistance for Amazon? Yeah, the amazing Amazons. Amazon looks nice. Yeah, all of these tech stocks look really nice today. Um, is Amazon at all-time highs? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, whatever like Virus just mentioned in the chat. Yeah, at this point, like Virus said, you're basically just looking for psychological levels, right? Or unless you want to throw fibs on your chart, right? But at this point, honestly, at all-time highs for Amazon, you're looking for like psychological levels. Like where is it actually stalling out on a 15-minute chart, right? On a 5-minute chart, stuff like that is what you're looking for. Like again, 236, what is it doing? 237, what is it doing? Uh, yeah, that's all you're looking at. To the moon, yeah, it looks really good. Looks really really good. Today's a good day for tech stocks. You got saved on those Palantirs virus? Expire on Friday? Dang. Yeah, you really got saved. Uh, yeah, you really got saved on those. Okay, sounds good. 1% on that, 1% on this. Okay, okay, perfect. And CXAI, very slow. So, very, very slow. What time is it, guys? Okay. Yeah, Varys, you really got lucky on those, especially when they expire on Friday and today is Wednesday. That could have been messy. Could have been messy. Yeah, we keep failing in that supply zone for now for BLBX. Something needs to give us a breakout. MDAI, yeah, anything with an ending in an AI has a chance today. Anything ending. Mm, 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 mm. There we go. Still dipping on this one here. Yeah. Can you guys see how valuable the 9 EMA is, guys? Can you guys see that? Right. For those of you guys that especially play with momentum, right? Can you guys see how magical that blue line is? Right? When a stock is above the blue line, you're like, you know what? It's Christmas. Let me just write this thing up. Let me just keep going. Like we're going up, we're going up, we're going up, right? Easy monies. Christmas, the Grinch, right? So as soon as it closed below the 9, oof, oof, look at it go, right? Look at that. So sometimes you need to add some simple stuff to your technical analysis toolbox that makes it easier for you, right? Like look at that. Looks like absolute doo doo now, doesn't it? From beauty to the beast. Anyways, moving on. BLBX still looks nice, right? Because it's still holding the bottom of the range. Alrighty, so it needs to break out though if it wants to keep going. CXAI again. I'm sure people are going to keep talking about this one until it actually does run. And then Foxo is still failing at the same supply zone, so not a huge surprise. Raven, did you sell again, or are you still in there? The S&P still looks nice, right? Not no real complaints there. And then here goes BLBX, guys. Ooh wee, that thing just said thank you. Look at it go. Look at it go. 369, guys. BLBX. What an absolute beauty. Sheesh. Look at that. Again, the one thing that this thing does nicely is it pops from the bottom, but it crashes from the top as well. Right? So we just went from 375 almost back to 340. So that thing is crazy, crazy, crazy. David, yeah. Before you sold before the pump, dang it. Dang. If you lost money on POAI and you're not in Discord, I'm going hunting for you. Hunting. If you're losing money on these plays, like if you're losing money on BLBX, you need help. If you're not a member, I'm gonna send you address to Grim. YouTube is gonna give me IP address. I'll send it to Grim. But again, this stock is like known for in and out, in and out, in and out, right? So if you're not a member yet, this one's been very easy today, right? It's been one level to get in at, and it's been pumping back to the top, right? From the demand zone to the supply zone. So same thing with Foxhole, right? Foxhole. And then POAI again, you shouldn't really be in this thing at this point. If you're in POAI and you're losing money, it's because one, you don't have a stop loss, two, you're greedy, and and three, maybe you just like getting entered. So you just never know. Anyways, moving on. CXAI still looks okay. Why are you? Why are you? Anyways, it doesn't quite look like BLBX is done though, does it? Right? If you're still holding BLBX, type in yes in the chat. Type in yes in the chat if you're holding BLBX. Here comes 360. Entat. 360. $4. Okay. Yep. If they can close above 375, I think you have a good chance of hitting $4. The current high in pre-market was 382. So if they can close above that level, I think that's the level you'd be looking at. Sky, yeah. I know you've been spamming it in the chat. Um, wishful thinking. Yeah, no, you're sitting in that supply zone, so you have to decide. You set a stop loss, or you take some gains, but it doesn't look like it's done yet. David, okay, so you sold both scalps, 125 plus 215 for both. Happy? Well done, David. Well done. Congratulations. Well done. So again, like I said, it doesn't look like we're quite done yet with this, but it's still in the supply zone. So you have to make a decision, right? So here comes 366. Which of the two do you prefer at the moment? Take a position eventually, IPA or Foxo. I'm not sure what IPA is doing, so I'm gonna have to go look at some point. But for now, though, the only thing that I'm liking is BLBX. There goes 92, guys. Ooh, ooh, wee! Somebody call 911, guys. Somebody calls the 911 because that thing said I want to go for $4. We're like, yeah, go for $4 if you like. But again, this stock has done really well today, and the levels have been quite clear on this one, right? So if you're still in this, congratulations. If you're scalping it, congrats. All the fun things, right? Here comes that $4 you guys were asking for. Here comes the $4, guys. What an absolute beauty. Uh, do, 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 do. Let's go. So yeah, $4 resistant tap, and then it hasn't closed above $4 yet. Slow. So are you in a position? Jan, what is it at now? What's Bullfrog AI at now? So Shima got in at 323, out at $4. Well done, Shima. Ooh wee, ooh wee. You got in at 380, out at $4, 4.2. Okay, bit of a dangerous scalp, but money was made. Up 20% slow. Stay green, please. Stay green. BLBX, what an absolute monster. What a monster, guys. What a monster. Command V. No, delete that. What an absolute monster. Profile. Cool. Okay. One second. Oh, okay. Uh, Perfect. So here goes a break of $4 again. Monies, monies, monies. There you go. Let's go, Michelle. Let's go, let's go. So they got some monies ahead of financing. They got some money ahead of like a potential merger, right? So the stock has been cooking, Michelle, cooking. Again, this stock has been from the signal earlier this morning in Discord, guys. BLBX was the play, right? This was the play, right? So we were in it from the very beginning, right? So uh, not missing that, right? Whether you caught that signal, guys, or you waited for that thing, like you caught this bottom, double bottom, beautiful W200 EMA demand zone, either or, beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. So congratulations. How are you, Michelle? How are you? How are you? So yeah, 420 is always your next logical target, right? Like your next logical 420. Oh, Michelle, by the way, fantasy. 1 point, Michelle, 1 point. Were you pissed? I feel like I would have been pissed. I beat you by 1 point. I would have been fuming. Uh, and what the hell? Yeah, that's annoying. But I should have beat you by more though. To be fair, like I should have won by way more points. Shouldn't have been that close. Because my captain was left and he only got 2 points. Like, are you kidding? Really? Anyways, yeah, so 420 is your next logical target, guys, for BLBX. So let's see if we can break and close above that. SPY still looks good, right below 607. Bitcoin still looks fine. CXAI again is still below that $2, so it needs more consolidation above $2. Right, your support should be right around like 195, but really 190 is the level if it wants to sell off, right? Fox is just kind of going back and forth still. Supply zone to demand zone. Support is still around like 27 cents for Fox. So unless it wants to hold above like 30 cents, then that's fine. Alrighty. And again, another reminder, right? Life above the 9 EMA is beautiful. Life below the 9 EMA is stressful, right? Like this stock was so easy to play when it was above the 9. As soon as it closed below the blue line, look at that. The blue line is like, I am Gandalf. You shall not pass. You shall not pass. Look at that, right? Below the blue line. Maybe now it's going to find a way to stay above like 155 to 160. That might be a bit of support there. But for now, though, again, BLBX is the play. Number three, yeah. Yep. At this point, you're set to win. How much money, Michelle? Like $300 maybe, if you stay number three. I don't know what the price money is. There it goes, guys. There it goes. There it goes. BLBX. Woof. 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 Look at this, guys. 460 BLBX. 466. Woof. Woof. Look at that, guys. On fire. 475, guys. Woof. Woof. 476. Ooh wee. Oh my days. Where are the shorts, guys? They're panicking. The shorts are crying. They're like, please, please, stop this. Well, like, no, it's not enough. You have to win more. The shorts are roasted, Yogi. You roasted. Roasted. What the heck? You saw that 330, didn't think it could rebound? Roasted. Right to the next supply zone. Monies. Ooh wee. 45 flow with 45 x flow rotation tells the story, especially compared to CXAI. Yogi, absolutely, I agree. I absolutely agree. Right, and also they had a catalyst. Right, they had a catalyst, so that catalyst will always bring more eyes, more attention. Blah blah blah. You jumped in that four, Michelle. Let's go. Did you sell it right below $5 there in that supply? Did you sell it? So again, beautiful run on this one, guys. Congratulations if you made monies on this. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Ready? There we go. There we go. You Oracle did? Everybody was in Oracle. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, Oracle was really nice. Very, very nice. So other than BLBX, guys, everything else still kind of looks like it's not quite getting momentum. Nothing else really, right? So all the attention is on this one. Like Yogi mentioned, right, with that float rotation. So $4.55, Michelle. Dang. Yeah, when Virus mentioned that I think it was around, what was it at Virus? It was still below a dollar, and then yeah, all the way up there above $5. Crazy, right? Yeah, let's see if we can retrace maybe and find some support higher, and then go from there slow, right? So make sure you are paying yourself on the way up, though, right? You're not just holding it because you say it looks good, right? Make sure you're paying yourself on the way up. Yeah. You sold them though, Michelle? Yeah, Fox was holding 30 cents nicely, actually. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Looks like we're finally closing a candle above the 9 for POAI. So maybe again between 160 and 155 seems to be a good spot. And then BLBX from $5 all the way back to almost $4. Azul, yeah. Peter says dangerous over in California, LA. Hopefully, you know how you wanted to run to California, Michelle. Yeah, this time Peter needs to run to you. Yeah. Let's see how well we stay above like $4 here for BLBX. Alrighty. See how well it can consolidate. There you go. Said, I keep telling you to join us in Discord, and you're like, come join us in Discord, said. Stop missing out. Any of his comments? No, Peter is not in the chat. Peter is not in the chat. Yeah, I wonder if that volume will ever rotate to CXAI. I bet you it will at some point. But as long as it stays above the 200, though, because if it goes below that level, uh. Yeah, from the abyss, Azul. From the abyss. Ayo, TK, how are you? You in it? Okay. And not much to do at work, said? Yeah. Well, I think the education that you get from Discord and maybe some swing plays that you don't have to worry about in the middle of the day are will pay for your membership. Yeah. You were said? Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, Fox was still curling there nicely, so that 30 cents was good, it seems. BLBX is holding $4, which, if you wanted to pick a level from $5, I think you'd be looking for like 420 to 420 to $4, right? So if you can stay above that level, that'd be good. So a bit of a bounce there. A bit of a bounce. Is Bitcoin rebounding, or is it just kind of a bit of a rebound? Sean, I still feel like that dude was a troll, but no 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 no. Okay, there we go. Trolls. It really did. It really, really did. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. With large caps, Shopify. Taxes, tariffs, and sanctions will also target anything being sold by Russia to various other participating countries. If no deal, I will impose tariffs and sanctions. Abnormal today, maybe in a good way or what? You do, Grim? Okay. Yeah, so again, that level was $1.90, right? So let's see if it stays above it, Grim. If it can, then that'd be good. BLBX broke below $4, guys. So again, as much as we bounce off $4 initially, there really isn't any consolidation here, is there? Right? And again, life above the 9 is beautiful. Life below the 9 is miserable, right? Like look at that thing above the 9 EMA and then closing below the 9. Yeah, you don't want to live below the 9. Living below the 9 is like living at the bridge. You have to fight for cookies. And even then, you fight for cookies with the rats, and then you sleep naked. So life below the bridge, not fun. So that thing needs to get back above the 9. La, 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 la. Yeah, David, if that's your daily goal, then just sit back and relax. Let it actually consolidate. Alrighty, don't be guessing. uh, no questions, not the rats. Yeah, you have to fight for cookies with the rats. If your stock is below the 9, pray. You better start praying, because yeah. Anyways, that's on the watch list. That was on the watch list yesterday when Wes posted it in the swing channel. He posted it as a swing play. John, it was in Discord yesterday, so it's been on the watch list for the last 3 weeks now. So at that point, Michelle, you've gone past Tomato Rock. You're at the bottom. On trading 212 anyways. Okay, yeah. Have you hit your daily goal though, David? Is my question. Fuck. So Amazon still looks okay, right? So sitting at all-time highs, beautiful. So again, look at this, right? Life below the bridge, too much stress. La 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 la. Let's see. Let's see. What else do we like here today? Perfect. STFS. You set an alert for HK or HKPD. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but maybe something to keep an eye on. Roshan, what about IPA? What's your position in IPA, Roshan? I'll take a look. Just let me know your position. What's your entry price? What is your entry price? This one was good earlier today, obviously in pre-market. Some of you guys made some really good money on this one in pre-market because it did really well. Again, look at this, right? Life above the 9 is beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Life above the 9 is so easy. You're living in a luxury mansion, sipping on nice drinks, um, relaxing all day at the pool. We're just chilling. Life above the blue line, right? As soon as we close below, you start fighting for cookies with the rats. Like look at that. The rats start showing up. You're like, oh my god, I don't even have. Nope. All you have is a blanket and underwear. That's it. That's all you have. As soon as your stock goes below the 9 EMA, the blue line, all you have is underwear and a blanket. And then, yeah. And then you start fighting for cookies with the rats. Anyways, moving on. Look at that thing all the way to the abyss and then finally consolidated there in pre-market and popped. For now, though, the stock seems like it has some really good support around 70 cents. So if it can stay above 70 cents, that's not too bad. But it needs the momentum to kick in, though, which it doesn't have. Right? So momentum needs to kick in on that thing. Let's go, Rob. So watch what 70, 71 cents. If it can stay above that, that might be okay. Alrighty. Back to the monster of the day, guys. BLBX. So it looks like we consolidated a little bit with the golden candle on the algo. Look at that. Beautiful, right? So 385 and then we're back about $4. So let's see if we get a double bottom or we just create higher lows on the way back up. That'd be perfect. Ready? So a bit of consolidation and it's trying to close above the 9. It hasn't really done it yet, but it needs to if it wants to go. Sky. Here comes a new story. There wasn't a story, SB. I'm just saying there wasn't a story. I didn't tell you any stories. I'm keeping my stories to myself now. Since you guys don't like my stories, you know. What does the orange candle indicate? Said, see, you're missing out. The orange candle indicates that it's a potential reversal, potential, right? Again, it's another tool in your toolbox. It indicates a reversal in whatever direction it's going in, right? So when it's dropping red, 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 and you get the golden candle, the orange candle, it's telling you like, hey, I think we might be ready to go back up, right? I'm not sure how much we go up or if we, if we go up at all, but it's trying to help you out, saying, hey, I think maybe you have a chance here. Alrighty. Then you have to combine that one tool with the other tools to see if you agree with the message and then make a decision. Alrighty. What are you saying? What are you saying, Ren? What are you saying? I don't like where this is going. Uh he's a horrible storyteller. Yeah, I like listening to stories though. That's for sure. Mm, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you fought rats for cookies while in your underwear, Jeff? Yeah, back in the village. Anyways, I'm not gonna tell you any more stories, but yeah, back in the village, Jeff. You know, I'm kidding, by the way. You're not wrong, Michelle. You're not wrong. That's because I like telling stories, and then in the middle of the story, I'm thinking about something else. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. No, I think sometimes math is common sense. If you're struggling with math, pull out your phone. That's why we have technology. You know how when people struggle these days, they're like one plus one. It is just pull out your damn phone. Honestly, you know that's why we have it. That's what technology is for, to make your life easier. You don't need to be good at anything. You just need to have common sense. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. 11, Jericho. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Anyways. Siri doesn't know. It does, Ren, it does. So there goes a retest of the chronal and then back down to the 50 for BLBX here. So a bit of struggle bus for this one now. A bit of struggle bus. You didn't say equals. uh, Jericho, there's no hope for you. You know that, right? You better stick to making monies and staying green, because math is not your strong suit. Unbelievable. Uh, Entering the age of common sense, Jeff. Yes, 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 yes. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Again, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. How much time do we have? Yeah, we have lots of time still. So yeah, smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Come join us. Ren, you still need to upgrade your membership and join us in Stock General, by the way. Otherwise, we're gonna come find you. It's only a matter of time. It's pretty easy to find you because you have a Tesla. So easy. Alrighty, so again, click the link at the bottom of the chat. Make sure you sign up for the Legend or the Gold level if you want to join us in Discord, guys. And yeah, go from there. Okay, what else do we like here since this one is selling off? Michelle, did you buy more Bitcoin? So here comes CXAI sitting at that demand zone there. So let's see if it actually stays above it. Right? IPA is still holding that 70 cent area, so that's a good thing. And then Voxel just keeps going back and forth for now. So nothing really, really, really stands out for now. There is this stock that's halted up though, but um, and then maybe POAI is going to end up bouncing off the bottom there. Um, the stock that's halted up is I'm just going to put it on the side here. The stock that's halted is that stupid stock, STFS. Star Fashion. Um, is it halted up or halted down? Why does it feel like it's halted like down? Because it hit the 200. No, it's halted up. The candle dropped, but then it popped and halted up. Yeah. So these guys were down what 90% into coming into the open. Like, look at that nastiness. Look at that drop. That thing crashed hard. It crashed like a tomato. Like these guys are sitting at the bridge already. If they can't even fight for cookies with the rats. Because at this point, they're trying to stay alive, you know? But yeah, again, still done 73% and halted up. So garbage, very much garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. And BLBX, that thing is back to fighting for cookies with the rats, you know? Life at the bridge is not easy. Not easy. GCTK at 1040 after the bounce at 10 cents. Raven, okay. Sounds good. Grim is already stolen money from that stock, Raven. Which one? STFS? Many times, Grim? Yeah. I knew it. Honestly, if we end the day here, I don't mind because we've made monies, but I don't mind. But something else needs to move though, because we have 30 minutes left before we hop off. Who do I have one-on-ones with today? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I like it. Another leg up, Toronto. Yeah, that you got in at a really good price. So just keep moving your stop loss up, and you should be okay. Volume is pumping up. Yeah, looks good. Looks very good. Did you hear something about like the potential Trump ETF, Michelle? You bought it at $6. Rejected any more transactions. So wow, that's annoying. Yeah, they filed an SEC filing for a Trump ETF for the Trump coin. So it's a good thing, I guess, as long as they don't scam it. You need to acquire something. Yeah, you need to acquire Discord membership. Rosalia is what you need to acquire. Yeah, it's a little bit slow now, isn't it? I actually don't mind like BLBX coming all the way down to this price though, because if we can consolidate there, then that's just a retest of the breakout, right? Just the usual, right? So again, resistance 1, resistance 2, breakout, and then we come closer to this level for the retest, the usual, right? So let's see if we can consolidate around, like, again, I think we said earlier, right? So 355, 360. See if we can kind of hold around this level, around that 350. Righty, so 350 just because it's a psychological level, but all that goes all the way to 360. Alrighty, for BLBX. So they can, again, you always have to wait for these things to consolidate just in case they want to sell off, right? So, but 350 to 360 could be a potential bounce area for that thing. After hours when it 26 thing. BBAI. I mean, it is holding for now. So the bottom of this candle was 357. So in that 360, 350 range, right? And now it's back above 360 and going for 370. So let's see if it stays above. Again, this would be an expected level just because, like we said earlier, it's a breakout, it's a retest, right? So see if it stays above the BBI waste of time. Remember when we were looking at the list of stocks this morning, guys? You guys remember, right? We were looking for a list of stocks, a list of AI stocks, right? Because the whole Trump thing was going around, right? And the first stock we looked at was BBAI, right? And we said, hey, this one has a big float, right? So let's go to POAI instead, right? So, and that one went up 100%. So, glad we did that. But I don't think BBI is a waste of time. I just think that thing has a stupid float, right? The float is 200 million. So to me, when I look at stuff like that, I'm like, who's gonna drag this thing up? In pre-market after hours, yes, makes sense. When the market's open, it's a different story. Come on, party people. You think we're just gonna let the thrust beats go under the go under the go 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 spider go go spider and what and thrust and what and thrust. When I say and what, you say and thrust and what and thrust and what to the left to the right and slide. Come on, get naked, make monies, win Lambo, to the sun, to the window, to the wall. Screw, screw, go, 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 go. Let the sweat drip, 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 drip. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. Come on, guys, put those hands up in the sky. I want to see you thrusting. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. Go, 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 go. Make monies. And what? Get naked. And what? And thrust. When Dumbo. Go, 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 go. And what? And thrust. And what? Let's go. Thank you, Spider-Man. Okay, let's pretend that didn't just happen, everybody. Okay? Let's move on. What are we talking about again? Stocks. That's right. That's right. We were talking about stocks. That's right. No, I did not, Michelle. I was ready to go more. Have you been outside? Yes, almost every day now. And what? And thrust. Come on now. AMD actually does look really nice. AMD is almost at 125. That's good, Jay. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, AMD needs to be like the stock of 2025, you know? AMD needs to be the stock of 2025. AMD. Stupid stock. But if you bought that thing below 120, beautiful. Which again, it's been spammed so many times. Below 120. Now it's going for 125. So there goes BLBX, guys, bouncing perfectly off the retest zone, right? So from that 260, 250-ish, 350, 360-ish level, popped all the way to 380, right? So not horrible, right? I don't think it's out of the woods yet though, because the candle really hasn't closed above the kernel, which it does need to. But again, whenever you're watching stocks and you look for these levels like that, like the breakout levels, those levels are going to be very important when the stock is coming back down, right? In this case, it is. Right, so it might just be getting like a quick bounce and then back down for a double bottom, but for now, it's holding that level, right? Why, Pablo? Why? So let's see if we can stay above there. BBI is still again meh, right? So for now, back to this one. Yeah, virus. It needs to break out, huh? It needs to break out and go. Pablo, are you outside, Pablo? Are you enjoying the? Actually, I don't want to. I don't want to know where Pablo is at. Yeah, it needs to break out and just go. Just go, virus. Go, go, go. Sky, STAI. Yeah, anything with an AI in at the end of it. STAI. I haven't looked at this one yet today though, but anything with an AI, anything with an AI at the end of it is cooking, right? The only thing that's not cooking is BBI. Why? Because they have a 200 million share float. So there are a whole bunch of better stocks you could go to, right? Uh, right. So again, BBI, yes, but that's the heaviest stock you can find. So STI was a good option. CXI really hasn't had that momentum yet, but I think is one that could at some point. Right. Then there's a whole bunch of other ones that we've looked at already. So let's see if we can close about the kernel on BLBX and start cooking again. Start cooking again. Did anybody buy the dip on BLBX? If you did, maybe put a stop loss so you stay green, right? Uh, do you want me to post? No, I don't, Pablo. I don't. Michelle, I'm actually surprised. Yeah, you came back really nicely on in fantasy. Pablo, you know where Pablo is though, Michelle? Oof, at the bottom. Like you could look like Pablo's where like AMC is at. Yogi, look at the criminals, guys. Look at these criminals. Criminal Yogi in there. Grim criminal in there. George criminal in there. Look at this. Especially these two criminals, Grim and Yogi. Why am I not surprised? Right. So again, when we retest breakouts, right, and we're holding and consolidating, beautiful, right? Very good. I like it. So at this point, honestly, just stay green and it's a happy day, right? There goes 391, guys. So are we surprised though that it's bouncing? No, right? We did not talk about this thing bouncing at any other point until it got to that level, right? So here's your bounce, 393. Can we get back above $4? Can we get back above? So again, just make sure you're moving your stop loss higher in case it wants to come back down for a double bottom, because sometimes they do that, right? Sometimes they do that. Is it going back to the abyss? Dang, that was quick. Again, this is another reminder, right? When you're in a stock, right, and it goes to the supply zone, and you know there's clearly resistance there, and it's been sitting there for 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Take your money and move on, because you know it's resistance and it's stalling at resistance. The last time that thing was at this price was here in on okay, that was on the 15th of the month, right? And at the end of the month, is it the end of the month? Not yet, but same resistance and then slap, right? So when you see resistance, you take monies and you move on. Don't diamond hand, please. Can we break $4 already? What's going on here? BLBX. 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Mix of sun and clouds. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. La 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 la. Yeah, Fox's Doge is sitting there too. I'm a professional. I'll take Pablo. I'll take Pablo next year. Uh-huh. Pablo's gonna be last place by end of the season, Michelle. 1.5 the daily goal. Well done. Well done. Love it. Love it. Dang, AMD does look beautiful, doesn't it? Can you imagine AMD was like red this morning and then like it came back to do that virus? So AMD is no longer the advanced money destroyer. AMD cannot be yeah. Anyways, there goes 396, guys. So looking better. Can I imagine? Whereas, you know what? You sound like Captain. 399, guys. Looking good. Holding the 9, right? Live above the 9 is like, sitting where Pablo is sitting right now, with the sun shining. Beautiful, isn't it? So again, if you haven't watched the last educational class we talked about, guys, we talked about these retests, right? Breakout and retest, breakouts and retest, right? So BLBX, perfect example of that, right? The year is young. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Nah, 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 nah. Let's go, Luna. Luna says, if you're just watching this and looking at us making money, remember that I was like you and losing money daily to Blaze mentored me one on one two times. And so join today and make money. Yeah, let's go, Luna. That's a good sales pitch. Let's go. So again, if you're watching us make monies and you're like, but why? How come Luna is making 1.5 times her daily goal? Well, come join us in Discord. Look at that beauty. Woo! BLBX. BLBX has actually been like a really nice, easy scalper today. Like the levels are quite like it actually follows the levels really nicely, doesn't it? You know, like really, really nicely, like very nicely. Congratulations, Grim. Congratulations, George. Congratulations, Raven. Right. So that downtrend is going to be your next obstacle there. So especially if you look to the left hand side and it's also resistance, that's going to be resistance up there, right below 420. Alrighty. It's going to be your next resistance. Yeah, so again, if you're not a member yet, invest in yourself. It's 2025. Stop losing money to do better. Don't make me say congratulations, you played yourself. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, AMD looks good today. Hopefully it maintains that momentum honestly and just cooks to the end of the day. There goes 117 again. So here comes that retest of 420. Ooh, that's looking nice. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. Yogi, are you still in this one? Grim still in there? Okay, there we go. Yes, all in. Like it. Yeah, make sure you pay yourself at some point though. Trimming. Okay. Monies. Monies, Yogi. Monies. Um, yeah, I like it. Interesting. Okay. Uh, so 140s are 53%. But so you're selling some of those. Okay. Let's go, George. $500. Congratulations. Let's go. Congrats, George. Rosala, you signed up for the wrong level. So you need to upgrade to Legend. Again, Legend and Goats, those are the only two levels available. Uh, yeah. I'm sure some of these AI stocks will go like after hours, Michelle, or tomorrow, right? Um, so SPY just had a nice pop again, guys. Back to the highs of the day. The S&P is $2 from all-time highs, guys. $2 from all-time highs. $2 from all-time highs. So all of this panicking, right? Like, oh, the market's crashing. Oh, blah blah blah, right? Just scale in. Just scale in. Do, 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 do. Virus. Uh, all of the stock to cash out on the dip skis. Yeah, I'm sure they're regretting it now though. Regretting it now. Come on, Yogi, give me a high five. Give me a high five, Yogi. Air high five. BLBX 367 to 415 on that scalp. Woof. Come on, Yogi. Monies, 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 monies. Yogi and I have a one-on-one today, so you can tell Yogi and I are just gonna be relaxing. We're not gonna talk about anything because Yogi is making monies. Let's go, Yogi. Do, 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 do. When the market dips, yup. When the market dips, you buy more, right? You buy more of stuff you like already. Let's go. To do with, I had a few calls and you got out. Yeah. I just saw my AMD calls virus. I want to sell them, but I also want to stay strong. Because I believe AMD has a lot more upside, and I have a lot of time. So, um, and I don't want to scale out. Don't nobody tell me to scale out. Don't say, but Blaze, you can always sell some. No, I will slap you. I will slap you. Um, okay. If you like them, keep one. Virus, Michelle. Please cancel your membership to upgrade, Rosalia. Just go back and click on the same link and upgrade. It doesn't charge you like it only charges you the difference to upgrade. So click on the same link. And I have no control over your membership. You'd have to cancel on your own. Alrighty, guys. So let's go, George. Let's go. Wish you all the best, Hot Trades family. Congratulations. Well done. Sell one share for fun. So there goes a retest again. So good exit, guys, right? Beautiful exit. No diamond hands. No diamond hands. Dang, Spy looks nice. Spy looks very nice. Let's go, Mo. Let's go. Let's go. Mo with the gifted memberships, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Mo, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Mo came back from Dubai, guys. And Mo was living with the camels, you know? Not with the rats, with the camels. Let's go. Make sure you upgrade now. Yeah. Take advantage and upgrade your membership. Alrighty? Take advantage. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Take advantage and upgrade your membership and come join us in Discord for a discount. Let's go, Rosalia. Welcome. Let me know when you're in the chat. I'll send you a link. There we go. Rosalia, perfect. So this is your invite link at the bottom of the chat. Click the link. You will have to follow the steps in the Getting Started channel. Once you do that, all the other channels will unlock already. So again, once I send you this link at the bottom of the chat, if you're not sure what to do, the second last video in the Getting Started channel shows you how to connect your Discord. Once you watch that video and connect, the very last video in that same channel shows you how all the channels in Discord work already. So first things first, though, click on this link at the bottom and follow the instructions. Cool. Good to go. Welcome, welcome, Rosalia. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, for virus, I'll wait till tomorrow for AMD, and then hopefully we get one more gap up. And then at that point, it's easy. Easy, 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 easy. I No, you're fine, Luna. No. You are okay. Spies cooking. Are we gonna get to all-time highs today or tomorrow? Yeah, Bill, is too late at this point though, isn't it? Virus got some February calls and some March calls, and then I followed with some March calls. But again, that was closer to 120, below 120, right? You had 116, 117, 118. Now it's above 125, right? It's gapping up today. So if you're looking for those calls today, as much as we like AMD, you're buying them at a 50% increase, right? So be very careful. Again, I hope it gaps up tomorrow and just keeps going because it should be going. Yeah. I will catch you later. Grim, see you later. Alrighty, much love. Have a wonderful rest of the day. See you when you wake up from bedtime. I'm dropping stuff. Um, Do not agree. Okay, fine, fine. I scaled out of AMD, so I don't have as many calls anymore. But hopefully, we keep going though. Thank you, thank you. Virus made me some monies on AMDs for sure. Uh, how do you do a one-on-one with me? You don't. One-on-ones are only for members that get the Legend membership. Alrighty. Not the Legend, sorry, the Gold membership. It tells you when you're signing up. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and AMD is gonna be at like 1:30, and then I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness. But at the same time, though, when you're up, you should be scaling out. So I sold 5 of those contracts. Then I'm gonna keep a few. Yeah. So Rosalia, one-on-ones are only for people with for the gold members. Already. Okay, there we go. Quite high. If you really zoom out of AMD, it has a lot of room to the upside. CXAI still at 190. Dang, I think he's just sitting there. Spy looks amazing, by the way. Amazing. Amazings. Um, Rosale, did you hear me? Maybe were you connecting? Maybe you were connecting, but no. So Rosalia said again, when you're signing up for Discord, there's 2 levels, right? The Legend level gives you access to Discord and all the educational content, so you have a lot of stuff to watch. Rosalia, educational stuff. The second level is the Gold level that gives you all of that and one-on-ones. So if you're interested in the one-on-ones, then that's the Gold level. Alrighty. And again, it tells you what you when you're signing up. It tells you what you get on YouTube before you sign up. Yeah, major upset for a long-term portfolio, Raven. Yeah, if I wasn't holding AMD like calls, I would keep AMD. Um, it's just because I'm holding options. You can lose your gains like quickly. Like we have a red day tomorrow because the market's been pumping. All of a sudden, all the gains are gone. So, yup. Yeah, Pablo, rubbish. What of spy to see what it's at by end of the year? $25 worth of spy. You should do that with AMD, honestly, Michelle. and then see what it's at. But yeah, because you have Tesla anyways, so your Tesla is benefiting from like SPY direction in a way. But like your $25 won't really make a difference. It's still gonna be $25 or $26 or $24. It's still gonna be like, you know. Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's perfect. Is now is low when you're looking at the 1 day. Only $7 off the bottom. Yeah, that $7 makes a huge difference though when it comes to options though, right, Bill? Like whatever options you're looking at, let's just look at AMD option chain, right? So AMD's, uh, right? Let's look at the ones for February, which is the first ones I would look at, like end of February, right? So February 14 or the 21st. Let me just look at the chain here, see which ones have a lot of open interest. I mean, yeah, Sana. So that's the 7th. I don't think that's what people are really going for. What about the 28th? These ones are quite dry, so that's obviously not the chain. It might be the 14th or the 21st. It's the 21st, isn't it? So if you're looking at anything on this list, right, they're all up like a little bit, right? That's today, not accounting for the last few days. It's gone up from like 116 to 125, right? So then you start to buy these things like 50%, or higher than that, from the bottom, right? So that's why it becomes complicated. Like if it was shares, different story, but when it comes to options, you're unless you just want to scale in, right, Bill? Like scale in slowly, but you're still asking for a lot of violence. Look, how the hell is STI going, like STAI, right? From the top to the bottom, back to the top again. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Jeff, we all know you don't suck at trading, but you just sold STAI. Nice, Michelle. Very nice. Uh, Before today, yeah. Mo the goat. Looks like yeah, BLBX came all the way down to retest kind of the same level again. Kind of. Kind of. Do. Good morning, Leo. You're on a wait. Why are you on there, Leo? Why? How's that week? Only advance. Actually, let me take a look. Uh, Thursday, beginning of the year. La, la, la. You work on Mega? Oh, you do? Oh, wow, cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Foxo? Yeah, no, Foxo really hit resistance and went back to the abyss. So good exit on that one. Okay, so I there goes STI. So that's looking really good. And then the other one, guys, we've been talking about for quite a bit now. CXAI, right? Still holding that 200 around like $1.90. Not really doing much though, but holding it. The other one we mentioned yesterday as a swing play, we posted this one in Discord, right? We said, hey, entry around two to three thirds, $2 to $2.20, right? BFRG. Look at where it's at now, right? So again, if you took this one as a swing play, congratulations, guys. Right? Did anybody take this as a swing play? Again, this was posted yesterday in Discord, right? As a swing play. Uh, so if you bought that thing around $2.30, $2 ish in that range, right? Beautiful, isn't it? Looks beautiful. So it needs to clear. It needs to clear $3 though if it wants to keep going here. It wants to keep going. Do, 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 do. Look at that, guys. Right? If you're looking for swing plays, we have signals for swing plays, right? That was posted yesterday along with DATS in the same channel, the swing channel, right? DATS is green today, right? BFRG is green today, right? If you're looking for swing plays, easy monies. If you're looking for signals, momentum plays, we have it, right? So that one's also done well today, obviously. Um, So again, if you're not a member yet, you're missing out. Aaron, not quite yet. It will at some point. It's holding that support right above the 200 there. So if it stays above, that's a good thing. But not quite there yet. So yeah, this one needs to break above $2.90, and then uh, it was reverse psychology, Dan. Trash it until it runs. uh, virus. Yeah. Is it time to buy Nvidia? STI is a crazy crackhead stock. What's Nvidia at? The answer is probably going to be no, isn't it? We're going to be no. Why? Because look at how close Nvidia is to all-time highs, or like just the resistance in general, right? These are daily candles, by the way, Michelle. Right? So this level, like this was back in November of last year, right? This was the beginning of the year, January 6th, January 3rd, Friday, and then Monday, Tuesday, right? And then we went all the way back down to the 130s and then we're back to that resistance again. So it looks really good. If you're in it already, it looks like it could potentially break out this time, but for the breakout, yeah, if it actually does break out, yeah. But it would at this point, especially since it's so close, it would have to break out. It does look really good. So it does look really, really good. So yeah, it looks like this level though, that double bottom close to 130 to 129, that would have been perfect. That would have been nice. But yeah, now it's a bit tougher. Yeah, so Fox was back to that 27 cents, Raven, if it stays above. And then this crazy crackhead stock, BLBX, came back down again. The S&P is just going, guys, just going, right? Just going. What's AMD doing? AMD is actually going down. Oof. Good thing I took some gains. AMD hit a fat supply zone and said, excuse me, sir, excuse me." Come back down. Anyways, yeah. Now I can almost take AMD off my long-term watch list, huh? Maybe not yet. Not yet. But uh needs to 78. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see. Luna was right. No. Uh, yeah. AMD has a lot of room on a bigger time frame. So mistakenly by AMC instead of AMD. You know, when AMD was dipping, Pablo, I wish I bought AMC instead of AMD. But no, and then maybe that's why I was trashing it so much, you know? Anyways, good morning, Troy. Unbelievable. Do you know what time it is? Can't believe you. Cannot believe you. He's been raging AMD for weeks. That's because I wanted monies. And the damn thing was behaving like AMC, you know? Like if you look at this AMD chart and you look at AMC, what's AMC doing actually? You slept in? Yeah, look at AMC. It looks like the AMD, chart at the moment, but garbage. Yeah, Varys kept me strong, but it was reverse psychology, Dan, trash it so it can go up. $30 AMC calls. Mm-hmm. Anyways. AMC is worse than Mullen. Actually, they might as well just merge at this point. Teamwork makes the dream work. Shut up, Jake. Nobody wants to hear your rubbish. Um. hmm, no. PAPL. PAPL. Pineapple Financial. That was a nice run. Except I don't think there's a. Oh yeah, they did have. There was a buy target. 70 cents resistance though. Maybe on the second run there. Let me know if you have any last questions, guys. I do have to go do some one-on-one. So let me know if you have any last questions, and then we're gonna hop off and go continue in Discord. Alrighty. Let me know if you have any last questions. Jonathan, click the link at the bottom of the chat there. So click this join link at the bottom of the chat there. Alrighty. Click on the level that says legend if you just want to join us in Discords. And then if you want some one-on-one time, sign up for the level that says goat. Alrighty. Click on the level; it's gonna give you all the details. Alrighty. And then we're gonna hop off in like a few minutes, and then I have some one-on-ones. Actually, let me change that then. There you go. Oh yeah, Dan, absolutely. I think that's why we had to get rid of those rubbish levels at the bottom at the very least, because at the prices that they're still at, Funny enough, Rob was sending me some stuff today. Some other people charging some like crazy prices and still rubbish, right? But we knew that already. So if you're not a member yet, you're missing out. Missing out. Facts. When virus can print you monies like that on AMD, and the list is endless, right? Whether you played AMD or you played with a swing play that we posted yesterday, right? Or you played with a momentum signal today, membership paid for, right? So, yep, the membership is very, 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 very cheap. uh, According to Citigroup or whoever came up with the price target yesterday, they're calling for 520 something, 515, whatever it's above 500 for so many virus, so many. See, here I thought Dan was giving me a compliment, That's why I have to read Dan's comments first before I read them out loud. Because then, I have a smile on my face. By the end of it, the smile is gone. Unbelievable. Shocked to see what happened. HUSA, yeah, offering. Yeah. Yeah, we were ready for all those oil plays for sure. TPETs, HUSA, USEG was the best one, right? And then boom, 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 offerings, which again Josh was talking about all day yesterday, right? Josh, are you in the chat? So Josh was talking about how they've struggled and need monies and blah blah blah. So and then they do offerings. So all of these criminals were ready to make monies and move on. Pablo, let's go, Josh. Back in the twos would be enticing. Michelle doesn't want it because she's in there already. Virus, yeah. You're doing some writing, Josh? Okay. Sounds good. Again, guys, let me know if you have any last questions. I do have to go do some one-on-ones now. If you do become a member, um, if you do become a member, um, when the stream is done, there should be an invite link for you. There should be an invite link for you under the community section on YouTube. Alrighty. If you can't find it, just send me an email, hottradesx@gmail.com, and I'll send you. Um, Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty, guys. Just another word for you seeing this, guys? Alrighty, all. Again, be safe. Much love, everybody, and we will catch you guys later. Alrighty, make monies. We're gonna be in Stock General and the Option Channel and all the other channels. Um, Alrighty, bye, everybody. Bye, guys. Bye, all.